Hello and welcome to another week of Community Clan Fight Night. It's CCFN 92. This is Server 1. The map is Gorodok, Assault and Secure version 2. And today we are joined by, so let me get the list up. Should be more organised. Go into admin cam, make a squad, lock it. So yeah, which is all. So again, today we are joined by Zulu X-Ray Delta, Finnish Squad, Legacy Rangers and Brazilian Fury on the United States, and on the Militia we have Azaria, Old Men Bring Death, Sigma Tactical and Rusty in Places. So yeah, it should be a good game. AES version 2 is quite a complicated layer. There's almost two ways of going about the map. They branch out once you get to Solakini and the Mound, I think it is. Is it the Mound? I can never remember. So yeah, there's quite a few ways like sneaking in and around your enemies. You can do a nice bit of flanking, almost change the game for the other team. Oh fucking hell, getting the wrong fucking windows, just fucking doing what they're fucking... Nope! Don't do that! Oh, I didn't mean to do that either! Oh, why is multitasking so hard? Why do I find it so hard? Anyways, let's get in. Okay, I've not heard any squad comms yet from the American teams. They might be all organised I'm in the squad, aren't I? Yeah, I'm the squad lead. Very, very quiet comms at the moment. We've got Zulu X-Ray Delta. Are they in that vehicle? It doesn't tell me. Okay, so we've got Finnish squad pushing up now, down towards Radio Tower. They might be pushing past it. Got quite a lot of markers.
We can take them out, guys. You can keep going.
Yeah, we've got a lot of objectives on the map, so there's plenty for the squads and clans to do. Probably going to see our first point of contact on Neva Lower, as we have a Finnish squad rushing over, and we have Sigma Tactical, who will probably be engaging with them. But the sun's quite bright, so I'll try to stay on the north side, just to try to keep the sun behind us. So we've got Sigma Tactical. Are they in? Are they in a UL? I know it's in a... to say, yeah, this is Dushka Techie. They're looking to get a rally point down to enable the rest of their squad to push in. Okay, so FSQ have pushed past Neva Lower and gone straight for Train Bridge, looking to stop the militia cap up this side of the map. We've got a bit of contact, it seems, on I can't see the map name, the flag name, outpost, with Zulu X-Ray Delta in contact with Hazaria. Hazaria getting now reinforced by Old Men Bring Death. A lot of early contact going on here. ZXD's Humvee managing to disable whatever vehicle OMBD arrived in. They only managed to get one of the infantrymen down. Oh, RPGs are taking hits, getting hits on the Humvee.
Enemy all over right. Enemy take it. Enemy all over right post.
Don't blow it up. We did kill that driver and gunner.
Quite a few ZXD down. Militia doing... Yeah, they're taking the objective essentially. They've got majority numbers down. Faint SB manages to get Ritsu. Ritsu goes down. So Sigma Tactical look like they've got a fob placed on the map just up here. And they begin to come into contact and cipher down towards Train Bridge. See a bit of engagement all over really. Some down at Industrial Park. Yeah. Should. Yeah, so we've got ZXD still pushing from the north side of Outpost. They managed to get a hab down, so they've got a fob somewhere near, but fob's right next to it. So they're going to need to keep spawning on there if they're going to keep that secure. Is that a radio as well? Are they building their own hab? Yeah, I think they are. Or at least it should be. So look at the rest of the map. We're going to see a bit of contact on Train Bridge. OMBD, Gennaro down. FSQ sat there quite comfortably on either side of the river. Nice positioning by the Swedes.
You guys are an outpost.
Got a bit of contact over the industrial park. The Americans seem to have thwarted the militiamen. Go look at the objectives.
One take it there.
Cambridge. We're beginning to see a few of the Sigma tactical lads pushing a little bit further south, while Mahmoud, the camel thief, is pushing up. Is he the striker? Is he? Yeah, he's a striker. But which way is he looking? He's looking southwest. He's looking actually the long way. Is that Peanut? Has he got eyes on? In RPG, or is he just watching? Not quite sure.
Okay, there's still lots of enemy with an enemy hab on outpost.
Yeah, it looks like the main point of contention at the moment is going to be outpost, which the Americans need to capture in order to capture industrial park, and obviously towards estate, which militia, is it that way? No, estate. Yeah, estate's down there, so the militia will be capturing that completely unopposed for a moment, which will enable them to capture industrial park after, which the Americans are for the moment currently holding. See a lot of bodies currently on outpost. Lee goes down, he just gets ripped apart by a technical. Axon 47. Okay, so militia have now captured estate, which means they can push towards industrial park. Let's have a look up north. Radio tower is currently being held by Brazilian Fury, but the Americans need outpost to capture, to begin capturing radio tower. It just seems to be everybody rushing the opposing.
Place a fallback train bridge or industrial park. If we will lose industrial park, we'll have some problem.
So both teams have adopted a similar, incredibly similar strategy, where they've gone out and capped, not a cap, sorry, they've gone out and pushed themselves into the line of cap for the opposing team, disabling their ability to cap those objectives. A lot of militia down currently within outpost. Some of the American forces pushing now on the south side.
I'm taking the supply truck to industrial park, okay?
Ooh, leg and hands goes down. Badash gets a kill by the looks of it. Ooh, what's he called? The man dude goes down.
How's it going on radio, guys?
A nicely positioned hub there by the militia forces, using the established buildings as cover. Eklund's crawling through the long glass as he makes his way towards ZXT and Legacy. Taking his time. Okay, we've got actually American forces now pushing in, I didn't even notice that, on the north side of Outpost. Again, in close towards the Habit and Fobray area. Southland goes down. Got heavy-handed and Dawajida. Dawajida. And my revenge in that northern building. That gives them an overlook of the hub. American sniper pushing up, he goes down by Gennaro. But Gennaro's got Hans coming in behind him in the barn. Hans goes down. We've got Brazilian forces and ZXE pushing on the west side. And we're also beginning to see more and more, I think, by the looks of it. Oh no. Yeah, we're getting a few skirmishes of militiamen pushing south from Lower Pacifica as they push towards Train Bridge.
I'm taking a supply truck to Train Bridge.
So yeah, rather than its standard AAS layer, this version offers two capable routes. If you look at Saloniki here, from the militia you can either extend northwards towards Train Bridge through Lower Pacifica, is it Lower? Neither Lower, sorry, Lower Pacifica's Johorovica, if I recall. So yeah, then they go to Radio Tower, then down to Outpost, which is the Americans' split points essentially. And then to the south side you've got Industrial Park, Pavlov Estate, and back up to Saloniki. Yeah, it's this little, these are 1, 2, 3, 4,
Squad 3 and 4,
5, 6,
we're moving
7
to Niva
flags really that determine the map.
Okay.
As America finally captured Outpost,
Enemy forces at Niva.
they managed to remove the militia fob, and they've got now reinforced by a Crow Systems Humvee. A lot of militia bodies, a lot of American bodies on Outpost, but this is going to enable them to capture Industrial Park and Radio Tower now. There are American forces already on Industrial Park, but they do have militia forces in the form of Russian places now pushing up on the west side.
Enemies pushing industrial.
Enemies
Our
getting
Legacy
close to
spotting them,
industrial,
beginning to
guys.
engage.
Vehicles going for industrial. Squad 3, my supply truck can take radio if you want to go to another place.
Russian places taking a few hits now, beginning to smoke up their push. We
Enemy
do have
infantry
Marcus
at
to contend with to the south. He's hitting him from the side. Oh, he goes down. Marcus goes down. We can see the smokes go into effect now. There's the
Enemy FOB
militia
on Niva Lower.
attempt to push in.
Roger.
They do now have a Humvee to contend with.
Okay.
Oh, my Techi's taking shots. Ooh, Techie goes down. Lusty's Rip's push on Industrial Park has all but been denied. Yeah, heavy rally point still, which Fagel's just spawned on and instantly died. So yeah, they've got perfect eyes on that objective. Okay, so the Americans have now captured Industrial Park. So I'm going to fly over to Train Bridge and finish squads. Here we go, over there. Yeah, they're unopposed for the moment. We do have Sigma Tactical on the hill to north. The Striker's taken one hit. It's trying to pull back east now towards main base and get rearmed and re-repaired. Yeah, he's got away successfully. Okay, so what we might see here is America hold on to Industrial Park, not really push out too much, and try extend around this northern cap point. They'll be capping Radio Tower. Yeah, Killer Stink, Killer Stink is capping Radio Tower by himself. He's got Legacy, Hands, American Sniper, and the Man Dude pushing across the river to the west towards lower, neither lower even. Only a handful of Sigma Tactical there at the moment. 4 or 5. Sigma Tactical getting pincered between Blindy and Jude Muppets. Nice bit of coordination there, it seems. You do have a couple of guys to the northwest to contend with, though, Zebulon and Vitamin. We can basically see OMBD now collect on that western hill of Chainbridge as they look down towards Rullius and Jack. So the FSQ Valley Point not too far north of them. Ooh, Perseus and Rullius so close. Oh, look, all you gotta do is look to your right, look to your right, look up the hill. Oh, I don't know if they've not seen each other. Oh, it doesn't look like they've seen each other. Okay, so all they need to do is push a bit further and I'll disable that FSQ spawn on the objective. Okay, so America has now captured Radio Tower. They're beginning to push on the north side of Neva Lower. Yes, quite a few now of OMBD down. FSQ for the moment managing to hold on and they retain that valley point. They do have a couple of shooters to contend with to the south on the hill with a shielded Dushka Tenki. I am Festus. Look at Neva Lower. Yeah, Sigma Tactical did a fantastic job of holding on to that objective for a moment. Only a
Squad 2, can you have you guys stop fighting on Train Bridge and help us cap Neva Lower?
Yeah, we got some enemy at this moment at train. I'm gonna send some people when this over.
Okay, we're seeing no militia push on. Oh, I do lie. There's a BTR far south somewhere. Oh, it's over there somewhere. Not exactly sure he is, but there's a BTR somewhere to the southeast by the looks of it. Am I looking too far? I'm not sure. I'm sure that'll come into effect soon now. We do have the Americans attempting to push on Pavlov Estate. Azari did a fantastic job of denying that push. Miggy down, Piss Miggy down, Nixon down. Ooh, but they are beginning to get hit now by the Crow Humvee. Oh, there's a BTR and supply. There you go, there's a supply truck. The BTR somewhere. They're looking to get a fob somewhere to the south. Oh no, maybe where they are there. See, there's a marker place down there. Mouse. Okay, so I'll look on the map. So yeah, as we can see, Americans have capped. It's about even really, apart from this northern contention point. For the moment, we're currently 20 minutes into the game. The Americans are on 410 tickets. The militia on 396. So it's still incredibly close. It's still incredibly early. So it can go either way really. It's all depending on momentum and just managing to get yourself in there and keep on pushing through. Rusty in places pushing up in a scout car. Yeah, the BDRM, Chewy and Keeney pushing up on that southeast. They're going to come into contact with the Crow Humvee. I'm going to engage. It's going to sit there. Okay, Axel's spotted the BDRM. Do not engage with the Crow. The Crow did take a hit. He's scanning around trying to find the BDRM, is he? Yeah. Zarya respawning and pushing back in from the FOB on
We're going to
estates.
place a hab inside Nivaloa.
You capping, Niva?
Let's have a look back up north and see how the fight for Train Bridge and Neva Lower is going. Quite a few of the old men being dead on the southwest side. They try and push up towards Train Bridge. A few of them still alive. They do have a rally point somewhat close as well, which will enable them to respawn and repush. So look at Neva Lower. Okay, the American forces are managing to get now within the actual cap point by the looks of it on the south side and pushing incredibly close. Hands goes down. Ooh, I'm not sure where that came from. Why can I see inside that building from over here? I don't think that's meant to happen. Because I'm really far away? Yeah, it is. Okay. So text is not loading in. Am I really high? I'm really high up, aren't I? Yeah, a bit closer to the action so you actually hear the things instead of just hearing me talking to myself. So yeah, it seems like the majority of the fight is going to take place on that south side, really. There is now an FOB for the militia to the east of Industrial Park, which is going to enable them to obviously get in there a lot quicker now. There we go, the tree line A are beginning to push up now.
Once we place the hab, we are going to need some people spawning here, otherwise it will fall. We are surrounded by enemies.
Yeah, Russian places now pushing up in force in the, is that BTR? Yeah, the BTR infantry disembarking. They're going to be pushing up now on the east side of Industrial Park, where to be honest, there's not a great deal of Americans. I can see two within the actual cap points. One to the west. So,
Camping the enemy mob on Neva Lower.
so no actual way for the Americans to reinforce that objective. So we'll probably see the militia cap of Industrial Park incredibly soon.
We're going to have a full attack at the Industrial Park now. We have 3 guys there we won't be able to hold.
Got an incredibly sneaky old man
BTR is getting to there.
underneath the bridge of train. Bridge of train? Yeah, it works. Yeah, tickets, just about a 40 ticket difference now, but that can be down to assets, infantry, etc, etc. I don't think the ticket, the ticket bleed could be in effect by now, but don't quote me on it, I don't know. I don't like lying to people if I'm wrong. Yeah, we can see Sigma Tactical now incredibly close contact with Legacy. The Americans are currently camping the militia hub. All Mills goes down. Strafing runs, doing a fantastic job of holding off Sigma Tactical. But we do have Balau pushing in from the north side. He will secure the radio. Strafing run drops. Oh, he's on a killing streak now. Strafing as he runs round.
They're going to take Industrial Park, bro.
I may have just heard incorrectly there, but I believe the Americans are capturing Neva Lower. Do they have enough forces on here? Yeah, they're getting supported now from the east side. There's a lot of militia going down as well now. Went a bit too low down.
Dig in.
Okay, that managed to dig down the militia hub. So unless the militia can dig it back up, they may be unable to spawn back in. They do have a lot of American forces now filtering in on the south round to the east side. Brazilian Fury, Legacy, FSQ all piling down. Is FSQ? Oh, FSQ's further away.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Is the mark correct?
Why did my speed change so much? Too fast? A little bit too fast. So yeah, the fight for Nivelo rages on. Let's have a look at Industrial Park as well. Have a quick flyover train bridge. See if any progress has been made by the militia forces. No, FSQ still holding on to train bridge for the moment. We'll look down at estates. There's a Hazario in contact with Zulu X-Ray Delta. Literally fighting over a road. They're sharing this objective for the moment. Next door neighbours. Oh, the Americans have captured Neva Lower, which means they're going to start capturing train bridge any moment now.
Capping train. Good work, guys.
I'll look back over towards Industrial Park. Yes, we've got rusting places within the actual cap point, but Brazilian Fury now pushing in from the west side, looking to re-secure the objective. Okay, so the Americans outnumber the militia. As
Are we capturing right now? Is that completely under our
Yes, we
control?
are train.
We held Industrial Park. Not someone.
Oops, something went boom. A lot of dead bodies over there. Is that the militia forces attempting to remove? Oh, that confused the hell out of me then. I thought I was a floating radio. It's just, I must be really far away. I think that's all it is. I'm zooming in too much. The game's shitting itself and not loading textures properly. Yeah, so Brazilian Fury just about secured, although rusting places are spawning in force now on that eastern side. Yeah, Keeney managing to clear that northeast side of the cap point. He does have the rest of Brazilian Fury to deal with to his west. Coaxinox and Benetton. He has got support from Cover My View and Chewy though. Cover My View pushing up now to his east. Okay, so the militia are currently defending estate quite well. But it looks like they're getting support from a Logi truck and a technical from the west side. I'll look towards Train Village. Completely American by the looks of it. Yeah, apart from Bouvine in the hills to the southwest, no militia presence on Train Bridge. And the Americans are captured Train Bridge, which has made Saloniki the a defend point for the militia. So if they either need to sit on that defense point and defend like fuck now, or attack either. Yeah, they need to attack Train Bridge really. Make sure they don't lose that. Otherwise, they could begin to get back capped even.
Squad 1, I'm coming to help reinforce you guys on industrial.
Do we move towards Saloniki if some of you guys come towards train? It's pretty quiet out here. How's things at Niva?
So yeah, currently how long we're into the game? Half an hour into the game, 343 tickets for the Americans, 259 for the militia forces. That ticket bleed must be taking effect now, as the Americans control the majority of flags on the objective. Although they could potentially lose industrial estate if Lucian places play their cards
Their
right.
fob is active on Neva.
They can cap this objective,
Yeah,
they
we're
can
fine,
then open up
fob on, state.
outposts and then push on to mounds. Do exactly what the militia are doing to them.
Is the enemy HAB marker accurate for industrial park?
Nice use of the Crow Humvee there by Save Energy. Pinning down that south eastern side of Industrial Park. Yeah, looks like the Brazilian Fury squad are beginning to close in on Russian places now. We've got Furious to the north, Elias Jr. to the south. Elias is hearing those shots.
Losing our fob on Neva lower.
Copy that.
Let's have a look back up towards the northern side of the map. Yeah, the Americans at the moment completely unopposed on Train Bridge. Looks like the militia are trying to move the American spawn, while the Americans are removing the militia spawn on the even lower. We've got FSQ pushing up from the south of Neva Lower to support, by the looks of it. Okay, the man dude's dug down the militia spawn point on Neva Lower. Zoom Sigma Tactical. Yeah, we've got Ronaldo. Oh no, he's down. He's looking like he was up. They've dug it down somewhat anyway, so it'll disable. Oh no, we can still spawn by the looks of it. Oh, excuse me.
We could do some points at outpost repair station. If possible.
Okay, looks like we've got an American Humvee pushing towards Saloniki in the form of Zulu X-Ray Delta. Oh, we've got two Humvees, Save Energy and My Revenge, the drivers. We've got a ZXD rally point now on the...
Good, still a Winky.
Yeah, got OMBD, only people on Saloniki at the moment. There's a ZXD pushing now from that, with the support from the two Humvees. The militia are going to need to pull back and concentrate on Saloniki really, and extend from there. Got Bovine and Janeiro to the west. Fantastic use of vehicles there by ZXD. Oh, I like that positioning. You've got a one Humvee overlooking
They
above the
made
other
bomb
Humvee.
blowers down. Took it out.
We'll have the same, but we do have two technicals now to the east. We're going to see some
Okay, capping
mixed
Saloniki.
vehicular combat, exchanging vehicles maybe. Got the save energy pulling back east as he spotted or heard the technicals. Yeah, 13th Duke goes down. That's like 13. Oh, was that an IED? Yeah, oh no, it wasn't. It blew up though. It must have been. Was he RPG? Was he? It could be hat maybe. Yeah, that's one way to deal with pesky Humvees. Shove an RPG in their ass. That's a blow up a technical. Yeah.
What's Soloninki look like, Squad 4?
We are just about to go neutral.
Copy that.
Our
Ah,
enemies coming to Industrial Park from north
Taking
and
down
south.
enemy fob.
okay, so the American forces, as you just heard, are taking down the militia FOB on Saloniki. There's a scout car disappeared. Iron Fist has just appeared. They're going to try to get a nade over there, maybe. Mate lands on the roof. Oh, it's a fantastic little push here by Sigma Tactical and OMBD. Attempting to reclaim what is theirs. Lee being the only currently American live in the militia FOB area. Hiding in the container. Has he got any support around? No, the Americans are dead nearby. They do have a rally point just to the north. Oh, Lee goes down. I think somebody just fired some shots into his body just to make sure.
We've got an enemy fob. And it's nearly down. Rushed us with a BTR.
I've got a lot of contact to the east and east of Saloniki, north of Pavlov Estate. An abandoned Humvee and Hazarian managing to look like they've come off for better. Medics hard at work. The unsung heroes of the squad. Go on, Kuna, you legend. There you go, he survived his squad leader. Always very important. There you got Anatol and Antanael doing a quick sweep of the surrounding Humvee area. So yeah, we've got a very, very heavy militia presence now on Saloniki. They've defended that. Fantastic work there, team. We do have a mass spawning, looks like on outpost by the Americans, and they push straight southwest towards Saloniki. A little combination of Finnish squads and many Finnish squads and BRF and Legacy on Terrain Bridge. FOB still alive on Lower Pacifica. Nope, not Lower Pacifica. What's it called? What's it called? I don't look at the map because I've got it wrong 10 times already. Neither Lower. There you go. That's what it's called. Okay, I'll try not to fly around as much because I imagine it could be quite jarring for you guys. Peanut and Iron Fist just Slowly pushing through the trees, clearing them out. Got Legacy pushing down just to their east as well. Ooh, I do apologise. Bit of a sick dog today, unfortunately. Okay, so Sigma Tactical are going to come into contact with Legacy any moment now. The Ghoul manages to flank round. He's getting in nice and close. Blue goes down. Strafing ones goes down, and Hand is down. A nice little defensive buffer there by Sigma Tactical. We've seen ZXD pushing on what's it called? Pablo State. Ooh, Humvee goes down. Not exactly sure how that killed him. I thought that went over top of him. Blame QA, that's what I say. Yes, another Humvee down. 259 tickets for the Americans, 140 for militia. They need to cap some objectives back if they don't want to get killed by the ticket bleed. Yeah, the militia managed to find their feet defending now. I don't think they intend to lose any more ground to the American invaders. A wide flank to the west by a lone American sniper. Creeping through the woods.
Squad 1, how you doing on industrial?
Well, I have some contact, but it's under control. We'll place a fob.
So Brazilian Fury managed to do a fantastic job of stopping Russian places from capping. They still have the FOB to the east.
It's a squad only attacking, and it's using a rally, so I can hold it.
The architect all alone in the woods. He's got killer stink, incredibly close.
How we doing industrial?
He's going to spot who first. Ooh, architect hears footsteps.
Last time he said Squad 1 was alright.
Yeah, he gets the kill.
Industrial is under control.
Currently only the two BRF lads on the west side. Okay, they're beginning to push out a little bit more now. Push through the cap points. Russian places all dead to the north now. They're going to be probably spawning either to the east or maybe back on the defensive objectives to try to just reinforce and not lose any more objectives. Heading towards the last 100 tickets for the militia forces. It's still all to play for really. All it takes is the militia to cap an objective and then gain momentum from there, because yeah, if they were able to capture industrial, they could push straight up towards outpost, then push onto mound. So yeah, Pavlov Estate seems to have quieted down a lot more. Hazari are pulling up either to push towards Saloniki or maybe even towards Cambridge. Are we beginning to see a push on there? Yes, we are. Completely missed it.
Supply letters, enemy. Enemy.
You've got ZXD pushing back down towards
Enemy armored vehicle close
the
to
States.
supply truck. Back off, back off.
I've got militia, Sigma Tac. Militia disabling the Humvee from any further use. I do hate it when we miss explosions. And there we go, OMBD pushing back in towards Saloniki from the southwest side. American Sniper seems to have done a good job of flanking for the moment. Remaining undetected, while ZXD push from the opposing side, as well as Legacy. Sigma Tactical still alive and kicking on the east side of Train Bridge. Maybe Valley Point anywhere nearby. No, it doesn't seem like it.
Want full annihilation, all flags taken.
And the battle cry of ZXD Lee going on then. Full annihilation, that's what he's after. Whether or not he gets it, we'll see. FSQ is still doing a fantastic job of retaining Train Bridge. BDRM going down by the looks of it. So went to the last 100 tickets now for militia. 82 remain, 235
Squad 2, there's
for the
some
Americans.
people getting close to a position from those marks.
So we'll begin to probably see a slow down and play by the militia as they try and reserve the remaining tickets. 77 now. We've got ZXD on the Pavlov Estate cap point. Is it Pavlov Estate? Yeah, the Pavlov Estate cap points. Oh, excuse me. Oh, I'm very tired. I do apologise. Yeah, so I imagine they'll begin capping estate now. With only Chewie alive there. See any vehicles coming from Mania. We've got a technical coming from the militia main camp. Yeah, it seems like militia are very wisely concentrating on now on Saloniki, just making sure they don't lose that gateway objective. Chewie's still alive on estate. He has got a GL just gone off nearby. Still got Sigma Tactical and Train Bridge, Iron Fist and Vitamin.
Okay, we're halfway, Captain States.
Yeah, the enemy scout car is destroyed. And we destroyed.
fob at the industrial park. It would be nice to have a half a squad here to help.
We've got the militia forces now retaking estates, having re-neutralised it.
Martin's gonna say quick.
35 tickets remain now for militia. 'I do apologise. Oh. So yeah, Saloniki still completely militia controlled. Same for Trainbridge, but being US controlled. They've still got soldiers to the north. They're going to try flank round, maybe. Not exactly sure what FSQ are doing. Maybe they're going to remove the hub. They've got a mortar there, so maybe we're going to use a bit of mortar fire. Oh, maybe just reloading. That makes sense too. Yeah, currently just about an hour into the game now, so it's been a good old slobber knocker. Got Sigma Tactical pushing up on the south side of Trainbridge. 26 tickets remain. Got Peanut engaging with Blindy. Blindy goes down. $22 tickets now. Ooh, all Bilal has to do is push a little bit further southwest and disable that FSQ rally point. You know where Migas is? Has he had a shot? Oh, he's heard that, he's heard that. Migas goes down, shot in the back of the head like a dog in the dark. Unfortunately missing the rally point. I think there's even a fob there for the Americans. Nice placement. Legacy engaging with OMBD at the moment on that western side of Saloniki. And there we have it. That is the end of round one. There's going to be a short
Well done,
interval, around about
GG.
5 minutes or so, and then we'll be back with round two. So stay tuned, or feel free to check out any of the other. We've currently got all three servers streamed. So check out CCFN-X or CCFN-Y. And we will see you soon on the flip side. So yeah, this gives about 5-10 minutes. We'll be back. Yeah, good stuff.